Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Credit Union Foundation's 15th Annual Herb Wegner Memorial Awards Dinner.
Each year, the Foundation gives an award to a program or an organization that makes a difference in the lives of credit union members and consumers in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll be pleased with this year's recipient for the Herb Wegner Memorial Award for an outstanding organization. Let's look at the video.
During the late 1990s, the Latino community in the North Carolina triangle of Raleigh, Durham, and Charlotte was under virtual siege. Language barriers, literacy issues, and other obstacles were keeping an estimated 75% of the area's approximately 100,000 Latinos from having bank accounts. Soon, muggings and robberies became commonplace. El Centro Hispano, a community-based organization dedicated to improving the Latino community's quality of life, responded by initiating talks with local banks to increase Latino access to safe, affordable financial services while building a community-based institution.
At that point, we really needed a place where Latinos could deposit their money in a safe place, a place where they could trust that institution, but also an institution that could be driven by the desires and the vision of the Latino community.
El Centro Hispano called upon State Employees Credit Union, Self-Help Credit Union, and the North Carolina Minority Support Center to help organize Latino Community Credit Union.
We needed to be part of a larger movement. The credit union movement is an international movement that its motto is people helping people. And we are so proud to have gotten so much local support in North Carolina. There's a very strong credit union movement.
This landmark credit union is the result of an unprecedented partnership that also involved the North Carolina Credit Union Network, the Carolinas Credit Union Foundation, and the National Credit Union Foundation. In less than 3 short years, the credit union has already succeeded in creating a complete package of financial products and services that are both accessible and affordable to its low-income members, including savings and loans, free check cashing, free ATM access, low-cost money orders, and wire services. Along with its success, Latino Community Credit Union has gained great national and international support. With funds provided by the Carolinas Credit Union Foundation and the National Credit Union Foundation, almost all of the credit union's documents have been translated into Spanish.
The most important thing is not the services that we provide, but the education that we can give to our members. 75% of our members, they never have had an account open in their lives.
With the help of the National Endowment for Financial Education, the Latino Community Credit Union developed a bilingual financial literacy curriculum and materials that can be used one-on-one with members or in a group setting. And with World Council of Credit Unions International Remittance Network, the credit union is able to offer cost-effective fund transfers to its members' families in home countries. In fact, this fledgling credit union leads the nation in remittances through World Council's increasingly popular program. Latino Community Credit Union has already met or exceeded many of its own goals. Membership. The credit union's original membership goal was 500 within 1 year and 2,000 at the end of 3 years. They passed the 5,400 member mark on their 2nd anniversary, and today are well past 8,000 members. Deposits. Latino Community Credit Union projected $3.6 million in total deposits at the end of 3 years. After only 2 years, they had $11 million in total deposits, almost half of which came from its individual members. And finally, lending. Their goal was $2.8 million in loans outstanding at the end of 3 years. Not surprisingly, this goal was accomplished at the end of its 2nd year of business.
We start with 2 employees. Right now we have 25. No one of them with financial experience, where people came from cleaning houses or working in construction or in hotels or in restaurants. We have people from 14 different countries, and they are doing a really good job. We have more than 8,000 members right now, and that's because the community trusts in them.
And Latino Community Credit Union is still growing. After experiencing a crime wave against Latinos similar to that experienced in Durham, and learning that 80% of area Latinos did not have bank accounts, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department was looking for help. That help arrived in October of 2001, when Latino Community Credit Union opened a second branch in Charlotte.
We work closely with community-based organizations, with the churches, and with the police department to bring the Latino Community Credit Union to Charlotte in October 15th of 2001.
Subsequently, in the spring of 2002, the credit union received a First Accounts Grant Award from the U.S. Treasury Department, personally delivered by U.S. Treasurer Rosario Marin. The grant will be used to open 3 additional branches before the end of 2003. The first of these branches opened in Raleigh, North Carolina in the fall of 2002.
We have been getting calls from all over the country about communities with similar challenges that we face here in North Carolina, trying to replicate our model, and we have been hosting delegations from many states in the country.
In dealing with larger societal issues, Latino Community Credit Union was one of the first financial institutions in the country to aggressively confront the challenges of serving members without valid Social Security numbers.
Our goal is to provide the financial independence of all our members, to provide affordable access to the unbanked individuals, to those who are documented or undocumented, in order to achieve the dream that we all are trying to achieve.
By offering interest and non-interest-bearing accounts and helping members obtain individual taxpayer identification numbers, the credit union has given other credit unions and banks a clear path to follow in their efforts to serve undocumented members. When they expanded to Charlotte, the credit union helped charter the Latino Community Development Center, a new statewide nonprofit corporation dedicated to fostering and supporting community-based organizations.
The purpose of the Latino Community Development Center will be to go into communities in North Carolina and organize the Latino community so there will be a place for expansion of the Latino Community Credit Union in the future, as well as a strong social, cultural, and educational programs for the Latino community.